Welcome to AI for Business, the podcast where we share the latest AI news and AI tools that matter. In the next few minutes, we'll dive into Elon Musk's ongoing legal battle with OpenAI, explore how AI might speed up FDA drug approvals, learn about Amazon's new robot with a sense of touch, and discuss the recent layoffs at Google. We'll also share an AI tool that writes SEO-friendly blogs and articles to increase website traffic, and share a prompt tip to grab attention by asking AI to make a bold confession. OpenAI has changed part of its restructuring plans, saying it will still turn its for-profit division into a public benefit corporation, but the nonprofit will stay in charge of the overall business. This keeps the current setup mostly the same and avoids a bigger shift that had raised concerns. Though Elon Musk, who helped start OpenAI about 10 years ago and later left to form his own AI company, still isn't happy. Musk's legal team is continuing its efforts with lawyer Mark Toberoff, saying the announcement was an obvious way to avoid dealing with the main problems they raised, which is that the assets meant for public benefit are still being used to help private individuals, including CEO Sam Altman, Microsoft, and others. Musk had earlier asked a judge to stop OpenAI from turning into a for-profit company. Although the judge did not approve the request, other parts of Musk's lawsuit are still ongoing. Musk also tried to buy the assets of OpenAI's nonprofit arm for $97.4 billion, but that offer did not succeed. In response, OpenAI told Bloomberg News that Musk's lawsuit has no real basis and is just meant to slow them down. The company believes Musk is using legal action to hold back a rival. Toberoff said that OpenAI's new approach seems designed to avoid legal problems, while still going against the original goal of creating AI to help everyone. In other AI news, OpenAI has been in talks with the Food and Drug Administration about using artificial intelligence to help speed up drug reviews. Wired reports that these talks involve a project called cderGPT, which seems to be an AI tool for the FDA's Center for Drug Evaluation, which oversees prescription and non-prescription medicines in the U.S. FDA Commissioner Marty Makary recently said the agency has completed its first scientific review with the help of AI. He pointed out a common concern from patients and doctors. It often takes over 10 years for a new drug to become available. The goal is for AI to help improve and speed up some parts of this process. Amazon has introduced a new warehouse robot called Vulcan that can feel the items it handles. The robot uses force sensors to detect when it touches objects in storage compartments, giving it a basic sense of touch. Vulcan has two arms that work together, one that moves items around inside the compartments, and another that uses a camera and a suction cup to pick up products. Amazon says Vulcan was trained with physical data, including pressure and touch feedback, which helps it manage about 75% of the items the company stores. It is already working in warehouses in Spokane, Washington, and Hamburg, Germany, where it has helped process 500,000 customer orders. Vulcan is part of Amazon's large group of warehouse robots, which now number in the hundreds of thousands around the world. Some people worry that these robots could replace human workers, but Amazon says robots like Vulcan are meant to improve safety in warehouses, not take jobs away. Though we all know they are likely to replace workers. In fact, news from Google this week shows the tech giants are trimming their workforce. Many companies are putting more money into data centers and AI, while reducing spending in other areas. Last year, Google's parent company Alphabet said it would cut 12,000 jobs, or about 6% of its global staff. Other big tech firms have made similar moves. Meta let go of about 5% of its lowest-rated employees in January and is focusing on hiring more machine learning engineers. Microsoft cut 650 roles in its Xbox group. Amazon made cuts across different departments, including communications, and Apple reportedly removed around 100 jobs in its digital services team last year. So yes, AI is definitely replacing jobs. Today's AI tool to try is GetGenie, a writing assistant designed to create SEO-friendly articles and blog posts. Unlike general AI writing tools, GetGenie focuses on SEO, which means using specific keywords and phrases that people search for online. For example, if someone types in winter coat, search engines are more likely to show pages that include those exact words. GetGenie offers useful features such as keyword planning, checking what competitors are doing, and generating meta descriptions. It also helps with internal linking, which can improve your content's ranking in search results. As an added feature, it can even create AI-generated images that match the blogs and articles. Link to try in the description. The prompt tip for today is called the confession prompt. This method works well when you want to grab attention and build trust in your marketing content. Share a truth that most people in your field usually avoid. For example, share an honest truth most marketers avoid about newsletters, and explain why it matters. This kind of prompt works because it avoids typical marketing talk and feels more real. By saying something others won't, you can stand out from competitors who only share polished messages. These types of messages often do better because people like honesty and are curious about behind-the-scenes insights. That wraps up our AI News Roundup for today. If you found today's information helpful, please subscribe to AI for Business so you never miss an episode. Sharing this podcast with friends or colleagues who are interested in AI tools and AI news is a great way to help our community grow. Thanks for listening to AI for Business, and we'll be back tomorrow with more updates.